Have today their CEO, Mikhail Asafkin, and ANT61 offers solutions for failure recovery and life extension for satellites. Mikhail, please take it away.
Good afternoon. My name is Mikhail. I work for ANT61. We all use many satellites. In fact, all of you have been using just today maybe about 100 satellites. And at ANT61, we need to make sure that these satellites are still there when you need them. There are thousands of them out there. Unfortunately, some of them don't work right after deployment, and about 12% of them right now. And they turn into bricks in space. And nobody knows why, because when they turn into a brick, they cannot communicate back to Earth, and they cannot send information about what actually happened to them. And therefore, satellite manufacturers cannot improve their designs. And unfortunately, this rate is growing. In the last mission to Transporter 10, about 25% of satellites were dead on arrival. Operators spend billions of dollars trying to replace these satellites. And in the future, for larger satellites, there will be robotic solutions that will dock to these satellites, repair them, refuel them. And we also have demonstrated robotics technology in orbit already. But today, to help small satellites, to make sure that these small satellites don't die after deployment, and in fact, the small satellite market is the fastest growing segment at the moment, we have developed the Beacon, this device. It works even if the satellite doesn't work. It means that if the satellite is dead on arrival, you could still contact the satellite and understand what went wrong. It works everywhere in LEO at the moment. There's a secure two-way link any place in orbit. You don't have to wait for ground station pass. You can talk to a satellite anytime. Imagine it's like having a wire attached to a satellite at any time. You can analyze the root cause of the failure, but also you can use it to upload new software to your satellite and recover from failure. Here's a small...
Since the day people started building satellites, there's been an ever-present fear that they just won't work.
About 10% of satellites break down, and when it happens, we don't know why, because they can't call home, so we made Beacon to solve this problem.
The Beacon can be used by the team on the ground to recover from failures, and so the satellites can continue in their missions. And it's going up in just a couple of months. It was a great privilege to work with DLR and Swedish Space Corporation to make this launch possible. We have successfully demonstrated Beacon and its communication capability in space this February. And now, to meet the growing demand from different satellite operators, we are building different versions of the Beacon. So this is the smallest one, but we have also versions for larger satellites as well. We have a great team of engineers, backed by, of course, a great team of advisors and mentors from around the world, from Europe, Australia, and the United States. And we have already integrated Beacon into small satellites, microsatellites, nanosatellites, CubeSats, rockets, you name it. And just recently, yesterday, we have completed integration with the drag sail. That's a device that allows you to deorbit your satellite. Last year, people started to get fined when they don't deorbit their satellites. These fines are pretty big. And if you lose contact with your satellite, you have to pay a fine because you cannot command the deorbit. But with a beacon, you can always command the deorbit of your satellite, and therefore you will not create space debris, and also you can avoid paying a fine. Here's how it works. So we have demonstrated deployment all the way through using the satellite links. It took just a minute between us sending the command, it going to satellites, all the way across the Earth, coming back to a laboratory on the other side of the planet, and deploying successfully the drug sail. So if you want to guarantee that you will be a good citizen and deorbit your satellite on time, you should work with us. We have already received Space Heritage, and our next plan is now to develop the product line or the beacon, and of course offer it to satellite operators and work with them to make sure that their next mission will be 100% successful. For the first time in humanity's history, we can turn bricks in space back to working satellites. And of course, we are looking for partners to help us on this mission to save hundreds of satellites in the next few years. And I am pleased to announce that today we have partnered with SOMPO Japan and SOMPO Risk Management to bring ANT61 technology to Japanese satellite operators and manufacturers and give them additional security together with risk management, insurance, and the beacon, allowing them to iterate quicker on their product, be more bold and more innovative in their designs because they will have a safety that their mission will be successful. We are very looking forward to future opportunities in Japan. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Mikhail.